Welcome, everybody, to Season 2 of The Search of Lysandria. That's right, I finally came up with a campaign title for this. Finally came up with a campaign title. Yay! Yes. So, before we kick into everything, for those that are on the Twitch channel, as you can see down below, there's some fancy artwork that I got commissioned for all the players, and we're going to be revealing that on the Roll20 screen for the players as well. Who's the artist for the characters? Thank you. I almost forgot to reveal that. The artist for the characters is Yori Usami Studio. Oh, cool. It did pop up. Okay, now on the screen. That's very tiny, but okay, thank you, Roll20. Here is Devin's character. Here is Father Coynes, everybody.
I like your undercut.
Yeah.
He's better than I imagined.
Praise Joaquin.
For the coins.
Are you younger than I imagined? At least.
Yeah, I thought it was like.
Middle-aged
really good though. I like the guitar sword.
Yeah.
This is what 45 looks like in anime years.
Yep.
Mhm.
Yep. This is true.
Are you 45?
Absolutely.
Look, when you're a follower of Joaquin, you age like fine wine.
Yes.
By not aging at all.
Okay.
I actually
Just say,
rolled
do you
for
have,
my
like, an
age and got
oxygen
exactly
chamber?
my age in real life.
Oh. Okay.
Oh, this is pretty appropriate.
Yeah, see, I imagined like a middle-aged grifter.
I imagined a little like gruffer face, but
But you know,
he's very pretty.
Yeah. All right.
televangelists have good makeup and hair teams.
Exactly. All right. So next
You're
up,
not a televangelist.
It's so small.
Clementine. Whee!
Hey,
Excellent.
she
Woo, girl.
looks older than she should.
I think it's just because of
But
the
she always
size
looks
of it.
like that. Maybe. She's
Yeah.
supposed to literally look like a child. She looks like a teenager.
Yeah. I think it's mostly the size of the Roll20, which is mostly causing
I
issues.
think the aspect ratio is a little wrong.
Because it looks
Yeah,
like she has
but-
birthing hips.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's Roll20. It's Roll20. Yeah, because it's it's Roll20. You know what? I got
Okay.
a better idea of showing this on stream. I got a better idea of how to show this on stream.
Nice.
So there's Clementine, and then
How tall is she supposed to be?
Less than 11. Hold on.
Okay.
Let me open up my journal.
So
Just imagine she
very
is
little.
confused.
She's got
A
very.
proper artist uses the 9 heads rule.
Yeah, exactly. All right. So next up, we saw Father Coynes, but there's the other image of Father Coynes in the chat. That way you can see it a little bit more
Nice.
clearer. So there's Father Coynes again, everybody.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm a lot skinnier. Cool.
Yeah. Next up, we got Cornelius. Boom.
She's 4'8".
Boom.
Hey, Cornelius.
There.
How
and then-
tall is Cornelius?
6'4".
Okay. Giant.
There's Cornelius. All right. Next up, we got Selena.
Yay.
And then add that to the Discord chat. And then.
Oh, look at pockets on my shoulder, everyone.
And then
I got
Nice.
his bow tie.
She's so cute.
Oh, this looks amazing. All right. Late to the party, but yes, this looks amazing.
You look like a hippo Power Ranger, and I love it.
Yeah.
Mhm.
I do also love it.
10 out of 10, no notes.
Okay, click to upload.
Is the bow tie stripy?
It should.
Yeah, like-
if you zoom in on it, it should have
Yeah.
little cheese marks on it. Okay.
Okay.
There we go. Got
I'm gonna
Selena
zoom in on
there
it.
now. And then last but not least, we have Sylas, which I will add it to there. See, it's fun when I have to add to 3 different things.
Oh.
Whee! Add it.
Oh, that
Oh.
was sick.
I look like if Shadow the Hedgehog was a human.
Yeah.
Nice.
It's pretty rad.
Those
Like
boots
all the-
go on for days.
Mhm, mhm,
Yeah.
mhm.
Them's are some boots.
Yeah, right. Those at about 4 inches.
But yeah, that's all the character arts that were commissioned. Again, they were commissioned by Yomi Usami Studios. All of the art out of the way. It's time for the recap. I'm going to roll a die to see who gets the recap. I'm kidding.
Oh god.
I'm kidding.
From
I'm
3
kidding.
months ago?
I'm kidding. I won't do that to y'all.
It's not going to go well. I run 2 games.
So, the first season picked up with Sylas getting rescued, quote unquote, by Don Royal. Don Royal had a map basically trying to find keys to enter into a vault to Lysandria, a planet that supposedly is the homeworld of Gif. Needing to find a crew, Sylas had suggested going to the Rock of Bral to basically pick up crew. So that is where they headed off. When they arrived to the Rock of Bral, Sylas, trying to stay hidden because they essentially failed a job for the Yakuza, basically was trying to maintain stealth, but was spotted by one of the Yakuza members, Selena, who made somewhat of a secret deal with Sylas. So Sylas, trying to, avoid confrontation, went through the market, met with Father Coynes and Clementine, offered them both a job and told them to meet them at the Happy Beholder. From there, they met at the Happy Beholder. Selena finally introduced themselves, like, hey, what kind of job you guys doing? Cornelius was there as well and was kind of interested and overheard and wanted in as well, where Zotar the Barbarian was also there. While they were all discussing plans and trying to figure things out, one of the head Yakuza members, Majima, had come in and basically had suggested that they were looking for Sylas. So it seems like rumors had spread very fastly on the Rock of Bral. From there, it was determined that they needed to get a ship to get off the rock. Zotar had a connection with a rather rich individual named Mortimer Moneybags. Party met Mortimer Moneybags. Mortimer Moneybags sent them on a mission, basically clear out an end bar. Party did so, got themselves a bar, and when they returned, was able to acquire a ship, essentially, or money to acquire a ship. But before they could do that, they were stopped by the Dragon Lady and her lieutenant, Yukuro, who revealed that the docks are on lockdown because they are trying to find Selena, who is a Yakuza member. Confused by this, they basically went on a mission to try to find a way to get off the rock now, whether that was to get rid of the Osmata, the Underbaron, or to sneak off the planet. Through all of that, it was found out that the ship that Sylas had come on was so badly damaged that it was questionable on how it even flew onto the dock, raising questions on the abilities of how Dawn does. While they were there, Kazuma came and basically was not interested in looking for Selena, but looking more for Sylas, raising more red flags. So, party, basically trying to figure everything out, decided to go to another Underbaron, Sandyfoot, the Underbaron of the market. Basically came up with a plan, met with Captain Deborah Plinkins.
I was going to ask you how to pronounce that name.
Yeah.
I couldn't read my own handwriting.
That's all good. So Captain Deborah Plinkins was also famous artificer, someone that Cornelius had looked up to. And from there, it was basically like, oh yeah, I have a ship. We can do something like this. While they were there, Don revealed that he has technology that no one has ever seen before. Sylas confronted Don about this in front of everybody. And Sylas had learned, but had not revealed to the party, that it sounds like Don doesn't have a heartbeat, which was interesting. But there was bigger concerns to figure out. With the help of Sandyfoot and the Dragon Lady, it was determined that, hey, maybe we should attack the tattoo shop, kind of cause a big enough distraction. Party went and tried to stop this tattoo shop. Were stopped by Kane, a big Goliath with a lot of tattoos, and 2 of his henchmen. Selena gave themselves up to stop the death of Cornelius. While they were being transported, Sylas followed. The rest of the party went to come up with a plan. Basically, the plan was, we need to get the fuck off this rock. They did so, with Sylas helping Selena escape. Before they can get off of the dock, though, they were stopped by, once again, Kazuma. Kazuma, once again, saying, like, hey, Selena, I'll let you and your friends go. Just give me Sylas. Selena's like, nah, bro. He just saved me. We're gonna have to leave. Big fight happened with Kazuma. Going back and forth.
Talk about Kazuma hacks.
Yeah. While that was happening, Dawn said, like, hey, I can get us out of here really quickly, but I need a couple of minutes to get things sorted out. So they kept Kazuma busy. They ended up beating Kazuma, Zotar getting the final blow. But when they defeated Kazuma, a little surprise came out of Kazuma's head as a intellect devourer, also known as a brain puppy, came out of Kazuma's head. Realizing the danger of what that is, they killed it immediately. And Cornelius is like, hey, Dawn, we need to get the fuck off this planet right now. I was like, cool, I just finished. Hold on tight. Everyone held on tight. The ship basically went into super hyperdrive, flying away from the rock very quickly. And yeah, now you're all on an adventure to find the keys with, you know, a potential war that was happening on the rock, but that's neither here or there.
Not my problem, not my rock.
Yeah.
That's a yesterday us problem.
Yeah. Future me doesn't plan to get near it.
I think you forgot about Giggle Fang.
Yeah, you forgot about Giggle Fang.
I did
How
forget
dare
about
you?
Giggle Fang. I didn't account for the Giggle Fang.
He was so important.
Maybe the pursuing illithids are a never problem. Just to say.
Why is the music?
Oh, indeed.
There we go.
It's not a D&D campaign if the party doesn't adopt an NPC that was not meant to be an actual character.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
They did adopt another half orc onto their ship by the name of
he's
Giggle
my
Fang.
best friend.
Yeah, who was a
I
bouncer.
think I met him after we got on the ship. And I was like, who the hell is this guy?
Yep. After the hyperdrive of the, well, I guess that's the best way to put it, hyperdrive, everyone was holding on tightly. Luckily, no one has fallen off the ship. The ship does start to come down to a slow down as you are all now in space, and the ship is kind of, for what you can tell, Sylas, since you've been on a ship, and Cornelius as well, the ship kind of seems to be more drifting than actually moving than anything else.
It's not being propelled, we're just sort of in neutral.
Yeah.
Or adrift.
But, you know, the laws of motion and whatnot, so it's going forward a little bit, right?
Yeah. Somewhat.
Yeah. It's going
Just not
forward a little
repulsed.
bit, just not as the normal speed that a ship usually goes when someone's on a spell jamming helm.
I guess I'll go check with Dawn to see what's up. Because he's helming the thing, right?
I believe he is.
You actually don't know if he's helming it. You don't know who's helming the ship. All you know is that Dawn said he needs a couple minutes and he'll get the ship going, but he never specified that he was helming the ship.
Who's driving this fucking thing?
Probably Deborah?
Oh, yeah, Deborah.
It seems like
Oh,
it.
yes, Deborah.
What you got against
Yes.
Deborah?
Zotar on the ship. Oh, Zotar has not experienced speed like that in, I don't think, ever.
Right, me neither.
You get better at sensing the impending vomit before it reaches the front of your mouth.
Yes, that's it.
Oh,
You'll
no, done.
He just pats him on his furry shoulder and he's like, "You'll get there, big guy."
Oh.
And Selena struggles a little bit, trying not to sympathy vomit.
Like you do.
Like one does. So she's like, oh, just turning, looking away, trying to plug her nose a little.
Cornelius at this point is like, hey, I hope everyone's okay. Can someone come in here? Deborah's kind of pissed off at me and I could use some help in here.
Am I in the spelljamming helm space?
No, you are all currently on the cargo dock, which I guess technically I could put your tokens on there now.
Wait, so who said that?
That was Dawn, because he actually was able to transmit into your helmet for the most part, so you were like the only one communicating to Dawn when that whole fight was happening.
Okay, that's right. All right, sounds like we all need to pile into that room and help.
Okay, so you all head into the spelljamming quarters. Inside the spelljamming quarters, you actually see what appears to be a giant, like, blob sitting in a chair, but it doesn't appear to be moving. And you just hear Deborah, "What the hell did you do to my mate? Deborah, he's okay. He's just a little temporarily knocked out. It helps with the boosting. I don't have a lot of it. No, it seems like he's dead. I promise he's not dead. He's fine. Guys, can you kind of... She's like holding a hammer and about like to throw something at him.
Gosh, Deborah, 5 minutes into space and you killed somebody?
Who's the goo?
I didn't kill him. That Dawn did. He's not dead. I swear. The goo is a plasmoid. Like, he may be a bigger plasmoid, but he's typically my companion when flying spell jamming helms. I brought him along because I wasn't sure if anyone knew how to fly a helm. And the blob just kind of seems to be like slumping even more on the ground, and he doesn't act like this.
It's a blob.
Plasmoid.
What's it supposed to act like?
Well, they're a little bit more. They're a little bit more.
Oh yeah, I've seen these guys before.
You have, Sylas. You have seen a plasmoid.
I have not.
Am I familiar with this?
Cornelius, you also would be familiar with plasmoids. But plasmoids, they're essentially gelatins. Big. They're like a gelatinous cube, but more humanoid.
And sentient.
Does it have a face?
It does not have a face.
They can.
They can.
And it's in the spelljamming helm?
It is in the spelljamming helm, and it's a big plasmoid too. Like it's rather large.
Okay. And is your compatriot conscious? Do we need to administer first aid? Maybe it's fourth aid.
That's an excellent question. Dawn, do we need an administrator of first aid to whatever you did to Bob? He should be fine. He's just
Doesn't look like it.
Temporarily knocked out unconscious. He'll be fine though. What I did does technically, take a lot of power essentially, but it does get the job done. He's not dead, I swear. He's still alive. He's just unconscious.
I'm just gonna walk up around and inspect it, looking and circle it and just kind of looking at it.
Does he need healing?
I'm gonna poke him with the hilt of my dagger a little bit.
Oh, there we go. Plasmoid boss.
Does he respond?
Bonk, 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 bonk.
Bonk, bonk, bonk. Yeah, basically it's that Sokka gif where he's poking.
I don't want to touch it, so I think I'll cast Healing Word on it.
Yeah.
That is quite a blob.
The blob gets 11 HP back.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, for the most part,
it.
it does see. I'll just make the image bigger so that way it's a little bit more seen. So, Father Coynes, you cast healing on it. It does seem to get some of its form back a little bit, but it does still kind of appear unconscious a little bit. But it seems to be alive.
The rest is in Joaquin's hands.
What did you do, Dawn?
If you can spell it out in detail, that would be very helpful.
Okay, well, it's not something that I typically try to do for the most part because it can be relatively dangerous. So it could have killed him. I tried to make the calculations so that way it doesn't kill him, but also gets us out of our predicament.
Is this why we're drifting?
Well, as you can see, he is unconscious right now. So with no one helming the spell jamming helm, yes, we are technically drifting at the moment. Yes.
So this gelatinous blob is our captain?
No. I am captain. They are just pilot. So Tar speaks up.
Excellent news, everyone. We're sitting ducks.
Do we have a co-pilot?
Well, technically, yes, we do.
Yeah. Come on, how hard can it be?
Well, actually, yeah, Father Coynes, you technically could too. Basically, anyone that has the abilities of spell casting could essentially fly the ship. It requires attunement is all.
Oh.
Oh, you don't fucking say. All right, let me at this sucker.
That seems like a bad idea. I think.
Bob doesn't seem to be moving at the moment.
Bob the glob.
They're still kind of unconscious. It's I don't think we're going to be able to do anything with Bob's condition at the moment.
We're chilling at a nice Slow pace. I'm cool with it. Less puke everywhere, right?
You call drifting chilling at a nice slow pace?
I don't know. I've never been on a fast ship before.
I mean,
We don't want to be drifting at a nice slow pace.
what do you do with an unconscious blob? Do you just marinate it in caffeine?
That seems like it would work.
You technically could get a bucket, but due to his size, that might require a lot of buckets.
Then one of these magic users just make a magic bucket.
I mean, I already did the most intelligent thing I could think of.
Sylas looks at you guys like, can you?
I only know cantrips.
What constitutes a magic bucket?
I'll cast Spare the Dying.
Can I do a medicine check of some kind on him?
Yeah.
Alright. Well, this isn't going to go well, but let's see what we can see. And I'll extrude and inspect a jeweler's lens from my helmet, and we'll see if we can figure out what's going on with him.
Okay.
That is a non-natural 1. I rolled a 3.
You have a -2 on that.
Wow.
He needs leeches.
Oh no.
This is a wisdom-based skill. That's
We don't
not
have
something
leeches.
I've ever cultivated.
So with Farazine, for the most part, the Bob is stable. He's just unconscious, so he's not in death saving or anything. He's just essentially asleep for the most part. Cornelius, from what you can tell, it looks like just a giant puddle of water.
Alright, maybe if we just roll him off of the spelljamming helm, we can park him in maybe the bilge?
Deborah kind of just looks at that. It's like, you're more than welcome to try. Go on.
I'll attempt to move him.
Yep. Go ahead, roll me athletics with disadvantage.
Okay. Makes
Or
sense. Makes
actually,
sense.
how are you trying to move him? Should be the first question I should ask.
I am going to. Is he just fully a puddle on the floor, or is he still sort of 3-dimensional?
He seems to kind of have a little bit of form, but he seems to be mostly a puddle in the chair for the most part.
Okay, I'm just going to. I'm going to get a bench scraper, which is something that I guess is somewhere in my armor, and just sort of try and scoop him up. And scooch it, just sort of roll him like you do when you're either trying to get a big dough off of a counter you haven't floured properly, or alternatively skinning an animal.
Okay, so yeah, go ahead, roll me athletics with disadvantage.
Can I assist?
Okay.
Can I offer a help action?
Yes, if you want to assist Cornelius, you can roll a normal roll with the help.
I'll try and help
Thank you.
Cornelius.
I'm trying to double check if my armor lets me use my intelligence for this.
Okay.
I don't think it does, so we're gonna go with my base athletics.
Okay.
And here goes. That's a nat 20.
Okay.
Yay!
All right.
For a total of 22.
So it does take a little bit of effort, but with the help of Selena, you do manage to kind of push him off of the chair, and then when you push him off of the chair, he kind of just splashes, and now he's just all over the floor.
Okay.
And there was just a big puddle on the floor.
I'm just gonna try and tidy him into a corner.
Yep. There are barrels in the pantry, right?
Yeah, there's no roll for that. It's just kind of mopping up water at this point.
Okay.
Deborah does not seem to be concerned. This kind of just seems like a natural thing too.
Right?
All right then. Is he technically alive still?
Deborah looks at the floor. Yeah, it's probably just sleeping. It's hard to tell with plasmoids, but...
All right, well, what does he eat? Maybe we should throw a loaf of bread in there or something.
I mean, that could work.
I'm gonna head next door to the galley and procure what I assume is a loaf of hardtack.
Yeah.
Right on.
Yeah, some stale bread.
Not the first pilot I've ever passed out drunk and had to sweep up off the floor.
And then I'll just drop the loaf of bread into the barrel, and I assume it dissolves.
It doesn't.
Or at least
it doesn't dissolve right away, but it kind of just floats there for a brief moment before it just slowly sinks.
Eat up. Feel better in the morning.
I was just saying, it just kind of absorbs around it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, that's all sorted. I guess we can work on the ship with what we have. Does anyone have ideas on what they want to, do? I think, Cornelius, you said something about, making a furnace or something?
Oh, well, we have one downstairs, unless it's been... Sorry, how long has it been since we left port?
Not that long. Yeah.
Okay. Well, I did acquire a huge amount of scrap metal on my way out of town, so to speak. And I think it would be we should be able to reformat it into a sort of workbench/forge for our vehicle here, if that's amenable to people. Any takers? Anyone for doing a lot of very hot things in this very wooden boat?
I'm going fishing. Deborah speaks and just walks out of the room.
I'm good.
It doesn't seem like clerical work to me.
I can do this now, and he holds his hand up, and it turns into an axe blade.
Oh,
fascinating. That could be very useful.
It's like flesh and bone.
Nice.
An eye opens on it. He just needs a little bit of activity.
Absolutely normal time to bring that up.
Well then, I guess let's just go.
I just meant I didn't need to make any weapons or anything.
That's actually very handy. Ha, get it? Handy? Is it in your hand? Ha, see, I can make jokes too.
Both me and the eyes in the axe roll.
Okay. Well, I guess I'm gonna go downstairs now. And Dawn makes their way out.
Was there something you had in mind for the furnace?
Oh, I just assumed that we were making a workbench furnace thingy. Something normal, I guess.
Oh, yes. I'll get that going shortly. Anyone who wants to help, feel free. Anyone who just wants to watch, you can do that too.
I'll be busy tuning myself to the controls of the ship.
Okay.
I will lend a hand in its construction. I don't know what I'm doing, but I can follow directions sometimes.
Perfect.
Clementine is going to look around and say, well, good luck with that. And then she's going to go back down into her dark hole.
Okay.
It's incredibly loud.
Yeah, you follow. You basically are following them all down to the brig for the most part, or the lower cargo hold as you go to the pantry. You just hear from outside your room.
She's gonna go rest so well.
Mm-hmm.
Great, fantastic.
Selena's gonna wander around a bit.
Okay. Yeah. Zotar, Selena, while you're roaming around, Zotar and Gigglefang just kind of be chilling out in the dining room. Out on the stern cast, you see Deborah seems to be just chilling, fishing in space. And then downstairs, Cornelius. Let's see, what would be a good role for this?
I am proficient in an array of tools.
All right. Let's go with blacksmithing tools since you're creating something.
Okay. And do you want me to use what skill do you want to accompany that? Or what stat?
Let's say intelligence.
Okay. Yeah, so that's gonna be whatever my proficiency is. That's 3 plus my intelligence, which is 4, so that's a +7. I'm just gonna roll a d20.
And you can roll with advantage as well, because you got Dawn helping you as well.
Excellent. All right, that is a 24 with advantage.
Okay. Yeah, so you and Dawn are basically working on this forge/furnace. It is going to take up most of the day just because of the size of it for the most part.
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
This is not a small task.
Dawn seems to kind of be giving some like tips here and there while helping out.
I am going to use any heat-related spells I can to speed up any weld-related activity. Whether or not that's whether or not that's the brightest way to go about it remains to be seen.
I feel like heat metal would be perfect.
Ironically, not a spell that I have.
Cornelius, you're not really going to see it as much because you're going to be so focused on it. Sylas, since you're kind of more of helping out, what bonus do you have to perception? 5? Okay. While Dawn and Cornelius are working on this furnace, Sylas, with the help of your big guy and still kind of being a little suspicious of Dawn, it seems like Dawn might be doing like more modifications to the furnace that requires more tech that you've never seen before.
Hands Cornelius a wrench with a tentacle.
Oh, that seems interesting.
What's all that? You recognize any of this?
Cornelius, having that pointed out, you don't even have to roll for it because you're having to point it out. You are noticing like little tidbits here and there of like tech you don't really recognize.
In amongst the metal?
Yeah.
Interesting. No idea what this is, or do I? Can I attempt to identify it?
You could roll investigation, but it's gonna be a very high DC to where you wouldn't be able to make it because it's something you wouldn't recognize.
Okay.
Yeah. Dawn does speak up. It's like, I might have made a little bit of modifications to the furnace, to keep it stable and sturdy without it blowing up. Looks Cornelius up and down at his armor.
I am going to not that Dawn isn't a completely trustworthy person who just electrocuted a crew member for no readily apparent reason. I'm just gonna turn to this stuff and spring out the much larger jeweler's doodad, like it's 2 of them, and extend out the back of my helmet and look very closely at an object and cast Identify.
Okay.
Which does whatever I just posted in the chat.
A magic item or some other magic-imbued object. You learn its properties and how to use them. So, Identify doesn't help you in this situation.
Alright, well that was worth a try.
Curious.
I've learned it's not magical.
Exactly.
So what the hell is it?
Technology. Technology that I acquired from Lysandria.
Thank you for the clear and specific answer, Dawn.
Yes.
Okay, look,
I'm really glad you've been working on that. You've been very straightforward about everything lately.
Yes. Incredibly.
Look, some people, when they see the tech that I've found, appears strange to most, and some don't really understand it most of the time, to the point where some people get angry, so I tend to try to sneak it in rather than try to be upfront about it.
We're already in a lot of deep shit because of me. You're fine.
Yeah, you're right. You're right. I should be more upfront about what it is that I do.
Yes, how do you know this is going to keep things more stable as opposed to interact with it in a strange way?
He kind of pauses for a moment. That's actually a valid point. I guess you could say it's a gut instinct. It's very high tech, so I guess I just kind of trusted it when I found it.
I need you to look me in the eyes and tell me you understand the science of what you're doing.
Yes, please do that, but to him, I'm not especially perceptive.
I can assure you, Sylas, that I am fully capable of understanding this technology.
But you don't know how it works or what it does. You're just going off of a gut instinct.
I don't feel like I need to roll perception to understand that he truly believes that.
Yes, he truly believes that he understands this technology.
Did Cornelius perceive that he truly thinks that?
Cornelius, if you want, you could roll an insight check.
Let's see what happens when I do that.
Hope you're right, Don.
Yeah.
I rolled a 2 for a grand total of 0.
Yeah, he seems to be telling the truth.
I just wanted to see the roll mostly.
He complete. Yep. Nope.
Yep.
He knows exactly what he's talking about.
Yeah, exactly. He seems to be very, very confident. Like there's nothing wrong
You're
with
convinced.
what he says.
He's evidently the regional expert. We should just let him electrocute whoever.
Look, I know that it seems that I have been hiding things, and with what happened to Bob upstairs, it does raise suspicions. If I didn't believe, well, that's not the right phrasing of things. If I thought that it would have killed Bob, I would not have done what we did.
We?
Well, me.
Yes, who's the we here?
Did I say we? I meant me. Like, if I didn't think of what would happen to Bob, I would not have done it. Look,
All right, then. You seem incredibly trustworthy.
Well, I mean, I would hope so. I mean, after we finished the furnace, I did have plans to, show off a little bit more tech, and because I mean, he pulls up the map again from his hand as it projects from his hand again. Like, I kind of wanted to make like a bigger version of this, like in I don't know, the galley or one of the rooms. That way we had like a way to gather around instead of just gathering around me. But yeah.
Oh, like a sort of holographic meeting table.
Precisely, yes.
Holographic is a word I just came up with.
He like pauses at a moment. It's like, that's okay. Yep. Okay. Anyways.
All right. Well, if you'd like a hand setting that up, I'd love to see more of your extremely informed instinctual knowledge at work.
Right. I did say that I would teach you in Deborah, but I think Deborah's probably going to be pissed at me for a while, because, yeah. But it is what it is. At this point, Father Coynes, as you are now settled into the captain's chair, after a little bit of time, you have attuned to it. And as you're attuned, you feel everything on the ship, including the furnace happening downstairs. It doesn't hurt you. It's just kind of like an itch on your toe that you can't get because you're wearing shoes, and you're like, God damn it, I can't get this itch. But yeah,
below deck playing with a rubber ball against the wall.
Yep.
It's one of those itches you can't scratch at all. Yeah. It's just internal somewhere.
Itch.
Those are the worst.
The worst.
Now, what are they doing all down there in my toe?
You essentially, since you are controlling the ship, you essentially like have feeling of the ship, and it feels like anything that gets worked on the ship, you would essentially feel. Roll me an intelligence check.
The furnace is his toe.
What is the name of this vessel?
Y'all didn't come up with one yet. Y'all haven't had a chance.
I remember if it already had one.
Yeah, this one did not. This is a ship that you all bought.
Ooh.
The question is, are spaceships like boats where it's good luck to name them after a woman?
Probably.
Or not have bad luck to bring women out on them.
It's Treasure Planet.
Yeah. And this is a space galleon too, so it does look like a pirate ship, so.
It's bad luck to name them after astronauts that were on the first spaceship to land on the moon.
Okay. Can we name it after the moon?
That didn't answer my question.
No, it made Cole laugh.
Clementine wouldn't really have knowledge of ship name. Well, I guess no, that wouldn't be true. Spaceships. You wouldn't have knowledge of spaceships, but you would have knowledge of like regular ships. No, not so much. It doesn't really, like, you've heard like some ships called like the Dragon's Heart, the Screaming Turtle, all kinds of random names. So not necessarily has to be named after a gender of any sort.
Screaming Turtle's taken?
But Father Coynes...
Sounds like a sports team name.
With that intelligence, you can assume, like, if y'all were to get into a battle with the ship and do, like, a ship-to-ship combat, you would probably feel the ship damage for the most part.
Well...
But you also would know, like, it's not tied to your own health, so you know that the ship has more health than, like, your own health.
All pain, no death. Got it.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, let's see what this baby can do. And I step on the accelerator.
Okay. It starts
in your mind.
That means.
Yeah, in your mind. You're like, all right, let's do this.
Accelerator.
Go forward. And the ship starts moving forward, and you all kind of feel it as it starts going at its normal. Actually, how fast are you wanting to go?
Father Coynes is not a careful man.
Okay.
We just did hyperspeed, so.
Yeah. Okay. So you wouldn't be able to go to hyperspeed because that required certain tools. But yeah, everyone, you kind of just feel like a jerk of the ship as it like starts to move at a relatively fast pace. Not as fast as the hyperspeed essentially, but it is moving a little bit fast. And yeah. Father Coynes, you're just chilling in the chair. You don't even notice like how fast this is going. It's like, all right, this seems fun.
Joaquin, take the wheel.
I have a ship name. The Creaky Kraken.
Good.
All right. If there's no objections to that, I will name the page the Creaky Kraken. How do I do that?
It's alliterative, all the better.
My favorite kind of name of something.
Oh, there we go. Creaking Kraken. There we go. All right. I probably spelled that wrong, but I'll fix it later. Okay, so Father Coynes, I actually just learned something else. You can see and hear what's happening on and around the vessel. So you could hear the whole conversation that happened in the while the furnace was being built, essentially. Well, not the whole conversation, but you kind of catch the back end of it.
Wait. I don't know.
I am the least useful character to have that ability.
Dude, you can spy on people in their rooms?
Yeah, I was going to say, what's Clementine doing in the room?
Happened.
Talking to herself.
Yeah.
I don't know. Weird, freaky shit. I don't want to know about it.
It's like he peeks in and then closes the door like, nope.
Nope.
That's a no.
Turning off that part of my brain.
You're in your mind palace and you're just like, nope, wrong door.
The door only opens like.
Yep.
There's no other way to open the door for Clementine.
It's just darkness and two little pinpricks of light in the eyes.
Apparently, there's also an easy transfer thing on here to where you can transfer it to another spell jamming person and they attune to it immediately. That's nice to know. Yeah. I thought there was a thing
just
in here.
So the pilot is good.
Yeah. Something for me to look into later, I guess. It's fine. Selena, what are you doing while everything is happening? I know you're roaming the ship.
Yeah, I'm exploring rooms and trying to find one to claim as my own.
Okay. Yeah, I think...
Assuming we haven't done that yet, because this is real time right after we left.
Yeah. Yeah, I think you went down to the cargo deck and found one of the slightly bigger rooms. Just seems to be like multiple beds in here for the most part, but yeah, it doesn't seem like anyone claimed it. It kind of seems more...
Well, now I've claimed both.
Yeah.
If there's more than one bed in this room, they're both mine.
Okay.
I pushed them together and I put my stuff on it.
Okay.
You know, my bag. That's really all I have. And I get pockets out and say, hey, buddy, I think this is our home for a while.
After some time goes by, drifting through space, it seems to be a relatively easy night for the most part. Father Coynes, you're kind of just moving the ship forward, but you don't really have a direction of where we're going because that wasn't really ever discussed. It basically went downstairs to make the forge furnace without like making headway.
Literally never crossed my mind that we have a reason to go anywhere. I'm just going.
The forge furnace takes basically a majority of the day, so after the day's end, the forge furnace is completed. Cornelius, you make a hammock nearby. Sylas, you kind of explore a little bit. You first opened up the brig, and then you went over to the pantry and you see Clementine in there. The pantry is very dark.
Oh, hey. Would you hand me the almond cookies?
Just, they get tossed at you out of our desk.
Grabs by a tentacle. Thanks. Shuts the door.
Yep.
A match made in hell.
Yep.
Yeah.
Selena's in her room. Father Coynes, you're still in the thing. You kind of like take a look behind you as you can kind of see like what appears to be like a head kind of pop out of a barrel and then just kind of like stares at you for a moment.
Hey, don't worry about it. I got this.
Roll me an insight check with disadvantage.
That's an 8.
If it had eyes, like you can't tell because it's just a ball of water, but you kind of get the feeling that it's just kind of just staring at you, and then it just slowly drifts back down into the barrel. Not like you feel like if it had eyes, it's like just slowly lowered itself, but still staring at you.
That's right. I'm the captain now.
Do you say that out loud?
Under my breath.
Mutiny on the first day?
I'm gonna have it rolling in.
Do you want me to roll? Yeah.
Yeah, roll me a stealth check.
Very reasonable. Oh,
Apparently, heavy armor affects your stealth.
It does. It's been known to do that.
Does it affect his stealth of speaking?
I'll stay. It's the 7, but yeah.
Father Coynes is having the absolute time of his life.
You whisper that under your breath, and then you just hear the barrel as this thing is back in its huge form, and it just approaches you fastly and like grabs you by the throat.
Father Coynes browns out.
Everybody, you feel as the ship stops again.
Does it stop abruptly or
stop abruptly?
Does it screech to a halt?
Doesn't Cornelius have like tools out and shit?
Oh man, it's fucking Homer and Bart in the helm.
Yep.
Don't worry, we're not going to roll
half-built-
initiative. This isn't actual combat, but it's just more of interact. Yes.
Why, you little...
Does anybody want to investigate why the ship just stopped?
I was sitting on my bed. I'm not really sure.
I'll go check it
I'm
out.
just gonna yell, Coins!
I'm just gonna like, of course he doesn't know how to drive. Ugh. And I'm gonna like
Teaching the
flop
big
over
guy how to
onto
play
my bed.
chess, but I'll go check it out.
Sylas, you all rush up, and Sylas, you get into there, and you just see this giant plasmoid just like basically like wrapped around Father Coynes. You can't really tell what is happening, but it seems like they're kind of just wrestling on the ground, which is very weird to see since it's basically a giant water blob.
This cannot be considered proper professional conflict resolution.
Wait, it's not what it looks like.
Am I interrupting something?
Yes. And what do you think it looks like?
Well, I still got all my clothes on.
For now.
Yes.
Deborah comes in. It's like, Bob, what are you doing? Bob just kind of like straightens up. It's literally just a gigantic blob, just like it looks like. It like releases Father Coynes, and as it just makes like bubble noise. Deborah just
That's understandable.
I was just keeping the seat warm for you.
Deborah turns to Father Coynes and is like, did you just say that you were the captain now?
I was, nah.
Yeah, no, yeah.
No, Bob, you're not being replaced. We just needed someone to take over the spelljamming helm while you were napping. Bob just turns to Father Coynes, turns back to Deborah, back to Father Coynes. And
I did a great job.
and you just see like an arm like pointing. It's doing like you see as it makes fingers. And it's just pointing to what you assume is his head. Is doing the I'm watching you.
Kind of hard to watch for you with no eyes. Snot bubble.
It turns into a fist.
The whole head.
Bob, no. Bob, go to your room.
I think I really like Bob.
Looks at Father Coynes.
Father Coynes runs away. Clementine!
Wait, Father Coynes, you left the room? But
Yeah.
Okay. Deborah kind of moves out the way. Bob's still watching, then looks at the spell jamming helm, and then just kind of just gets back into place as the ship starts moving forward again.
You actually come running to me.
Yeah.
What do you want, Coins?
Just a little backup would have been nice.
With what? What did you do?
I was assaulted unreasonably.
I'm sure. What did you do?
I was doing nothing.
Sure. Yeah.
Absolutely positive. On the honor walking.
You pull that too often.
Father Coynes, I want you to make acrobatics check. As you say that, it seems like something in the pantry just flies at you, and you just nearly dodge out of the way.
Hey, Padre. So, you pull that way too often for me to believe you.
But we're a team.
Yeah, and there's always a weak link on the team. Who'd you insult?
A barrel of water.
You mean our driver?
Yeah.
Yeah. Your own fucking fault. Go away.
All right.
Love you.
All right. Well, that was a fun interaction.
Padre.
Never been Anakin Skywalker with my blob of water before.
And with that, we will end the first night on the ship as nothing else happens for the rest of the night. But you assume it's night.
Our bodies think it's night. That's good enough.
Yeah, it is now the next day.
Selena ain't getting up. She's like, I don't have to work. My life just kind of blew up in my face. I'm gonna lay here all day until someone comes to get me.
Okay.
Or whatever bullshittery goes on.
Yeah. Sylas, are you still picking the pantry as your room to share with Clementine?
Yeah.
Okay. Cool.
Working out well enough so far.
Yeah. Father Coynes, you got your room up there next to Zotar.
I am now distinctly uncomfortable with the fact that the blob can see and feel me.
It knows when you are sleeping. It knows when
So,
you're awake.
Do only the pilots know that they can do that, or do we know if Bob has shared that with anybody about what it's
I
like
feel
to
like
drive?
we're being watched all the time.
Father Coynes has definitely shared that.
Yeah, I would say if Father Coynes shares that with everybody, then that would be.
Oh, no, I'd say it definitely does not.
Okay, so yeah, you wouldn't know that because
Okay.
that's you haven't really been on enough ships to know that.
Right.
Sylas,
So I have no idea.
you would probably have a little bit of knowledge of that, having been on ships. Same with Cornelius. Cornelius would know, like, typically spell jamming helms. The helm person knows everything that's going on the ship.
Okay.
But you would also know, like, it's a thing that can be essentially turned on and off. You just don't know if you're ever actually being listened to or not, because you don't know Bob well enough. Father Coynes, you don't know that's a thing that can be turned on and off yet, because this is the first time that you ever done anything like this. So it was like you got a blast of experience of what this is feeling.
Yep.
I mean, was I able to, like, turn off seeing or hearing Clementine?
Yeah, it took a little bit. It took a couple of seconds, but you were able to figure out, it's like, oh, okay, this is something that can be turned off. I don't necessarily need to listen into everybody on the ship. So yeah, next day, what is everybody doing on day 2? Selena says they're chilling in their bed.
Elias's forge up and running, or?
It is up and running.
All right.
And
now, what am I going to do with that?
Yeah, and actually, Cornelius, as you wake up and kind of get yourself ready, Dawn comes up to Cornelius and like, so you said you wanted to help me with the table, yeah?
Yes, please.
All right, let's go do that. That's probably going to be a little bit of a project because it's going to require more technology. So it'll probably be an all-day thing again. You don't have any other plans for today, right?
Cornelius considers very seriously and thoughtfully on this boat where there is nothing to do except, like, sort of be on a boat. Or cook, I guess. And go, nope, nothing on my calendar. To you.
All right. I figured we could just use the mess hall for the most part, so yeah, let's head up to the mess hall.
All right.
As you're coming up the stairs, you see Giggle Fang. He comes out of this room, right by the stairs.
He's on the same floor as me, I think.
He is on the same floor as you, yep.
Okay. He's down,
Okay.
down on the other side. Okay.
There we go.
Yeah, that's the room he comes out of.
Yeah, okay.
He sees you and is like, hey, breakfast?
There should be something, I assume.
Oh, Giggle Fang mean cook breakfast. Giggle Fang cook.
Oh, yes, please. No idea what supplies are available, but yes, please.
Okay, Giggle Fang go down to pantry. Clementine, Sylas, as you're all chilling in your rooms, a little bit of time goes past as you're waking up, and then all of a sudden the door opens up and Giggle Fang is there. It's like, oh, Giggle Fang, do not mean to interrupt. Giggle Fang just grab food for breakfast.
As my eyes just open, all he sees is reflections in the dark of two small eyes. And
Your eyes reflect.
yeah, she's like, "What do you need, big guy?"
Eggs and toast, or bread, or that.
She's gonna find the carton of eggs and just slide it across the floor, and then toss a loaf of bread.
Oh, Giggle Fang, thank you. I go now. Close this door.
And the reflections are just
Aw.
blinking in the dark.
The visual in my brain.
Mm-hmm.
Do you do realize, guys, that at any point she could turn into a chicken to make more eggs, right?
What?
Yeah. I
That's,
also
I
still
can-
have.
I
that's
can
true.
wild shape into animal
I
stuff.
keep forgetting you're actually a druid,
Yeah.
not just
Can
some
you lay eggs?
abyssal creature.
Yeah.
Also, don't you have good
Endless
berry or
eggs.
something?
I don't know if I want your eggs.
You know,
Don't worry, they're not
resources you
fertilized.
have.
They're fine. Takes a bite.
You don't know if the
Yep.
eggs I gave him were for me or sweet Rod. I'm not chicken. I'm not Clementine.
I guess
You
I still have
allowed me
the.
to
Huh.
a chicken
I can.
to prepare our breakfast.
Hey, Lopez.
It's always a
Yeah.
That food I stole in season 1, that was only a few days ago, right? It's still
It
good.
can also be a cow if we need milk.
Remind me what it was that you stole again?
There were a few apples and like I basically stole supply from that restaurant where that chick was a real.
Yeah,
Like
you did steal some apples. Yeah, that's still good. That,
Okay.
yeah.
It's true.
I'm gonna snack on an apple. I
Okay.
probably stole some cheese for pockets.
The cheese might be going a little bad, but it's still edible.
Okay. It's edible for a mouse, right?
Yeah,
You
it's
gotta
edible.
eat around the bits.
Yeah, just eat around the bits.
Oh.
It's blue cheese.
Oh, okay. Well, it is now.
Yeah.
Sure. Okay. I'll just munch on like apples and cheese in my room.
Melissa decided to do wild shape into a platypus so we can have milk and eggs.
I don't think you can eat platypus eggs, though. I don't think that's a thing.
Two.
I don't think that's a thing people do.
Not with that attitude.
Hey,
Just because
if you, don't,
Dylan's tried doesn't mean you can't.
if you don't tell me what it is, I'll probably try it.
Didn't you just say this very possibility was at our fingertips? How else can one find out?
Yeah.
As long as you have a druid, you're theoretically never out of food.
You just gotta be,
Yeah.
careful with their wild shapes. That's all I'm saying.
They're a limited resource.
So you're saying you can only turn into a chicken like what, twice a day? How many eggs do we get with that?
Twice between long rests.
Oh,
I'm
okay.
trying to think of what would be the role to determine how many eggs you make.
Athletics.
I Yeah, I guess that would be
right,
it.
Actually, you know what? For an egg laying, that sounds right.
Okay, well, I didn't think that was going to be on my Google
That
list
or
of
Constitution.
what's
No.
the DC to make eggs.
Not athletics. Constitution.
Yeah,
Constitution.
it definitely would be Constitution for sure. It'd be a Constitution of some sort. And I gotta think of a DC on how to make eggs.
So
just a flat nature check.
Yep. Yeah, that might be it. Actually, that might be it. A Constitution nature check. Yeah.
Nature is just to know how many eggs you can make.
Nature's
Constitution
itself.
is for how many eggs you actually make.
Oh, I got it. Constitution
Ah.
animal handling. There you go.
how well can you handle yourself as an animal?
How well can you handle egg making?
How can I handle myself?
Yes. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, that sounds so wrong.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Come on, Lopez.
That's a
It all
question
sounds-
you're gonna have
this
to
is
ask
beautiful.
your therapist.
Happy season 1 or happy season 2, guys.
Happy season 2, y'all.
Yep.
Okay, Cornelius, as you are starting to make your way to the mess hall, you do see Deborah come out of the spell jamming quarters. They seem to have another fishing pole. It's like, oh, where are you two heading off to?
We're going to build something, I think.
And where are you building it? Looks towards the spell jamming helm room.
Over here, across the hall.
Okay, good. Dawn, you should probably stay away from Bob for a while. Yeah, that's fair. I'm going fishing. Well, that was... Yeah, you know what? Never mind, it's fine.
What?
Anyways, let's go.
Do I know what someone would be fishing for in the astral sea?
There are space fish, so this is actually something that you would know. You know that fishing is something that can be done in space.
Okay.
Do they go well with platypus eggs?
Space
Probably.
plastics.
We're going to find out.
Yeah.
Ooh, can you make like a crab omelet? Can you go crabbing in space?
Where's
Right.
the egg chart,
There's
Lopez?
always a big-
Where's my egg shot? All right.
Well, now there's an egg chart.
So
They say platypus omelet.
Cornelius and Dawn, you enter into the mess hall, and Dawn's just like, all right, let's get started. And immediately just dives under the table on his back and just seems to like pull some tools out from his pockets and just starts like hammering away under the desk.
I am going to flick out the 4 creeper wheels that I've built into the back of my armor, and then roll under the under the table next to him.
Yeah. All right. What is Sylas up to? And Father Coynes.
He's teaching big guy how to play chess.
Okay.
I will go to the sorry, where's the blob?
The blob is in the spell jamming helm, which is room 5
driving, right?
on the main deck.
Okay, I'll go to room 5 and just knock politely and be, I think we got off on the wrong appendage.
You would assume if it had a face, it's staring at you.
I think we're making eye contact. Anyway, you just let me know if you ever need a break. That was kind of life-changingly fun. I assume that was agreement, and I'm glad we can come to it. See ya.
As you step out, the door just slams behind you.
Where are the most people gathered?
Cornelius and Dawn are currently in the mess hall, which is in 7. Zotar is probably on the stern cast with Deborah. Selena is in her room down in the cargo deck. Clementine... What is Clementine doing? Is Clementine also just chilling in the pantry still, or...
Yes, enjoying the darkness.
Okay, so Clementine's still in her room. Sylas is, we'll say, the cargo deck as well. They're just in the main cargo deck, so they're not like in any rooms. So everyone's kind of spread out for the most part. Giggle Thing's in the kitchen. But
Sylas and Giggle Thing are playing chess, right?
Me and
Not the big guy.
My creature,
Oh.
my dark passenger.
Creature.
Oh,
Not Giggle Thing.
That's right.
I thought the big guy was Giggle Thing. Got it.
Nope.
Nope. As you're exploring, though, you do see Sylas just chilling at a board by themselves, the chessboard.
Yeah. He considers his next move thoughtfully across from an empty chair, moves a piece, and then a tendril comes out and sheepishly slides one across. Sylas just sighs and shakes his head and knocks it over. The tendrils go. Take
There
it
was
easy.
a brief
Can't...
moment of time where Father Coynes was like, "Do you need someone to play with?" And then sees what happens and just turns around and walks away.
You can't act like this every single time you lose. You're a sore loser. Yeah,
Sorry.
I know. Don't worry, you'll get the hang of it. You're just hungry.
I'm out of here.
Hey, Coynes, you want to play?
Well, here we are, Pockets. I guess this is our home for now. No going back anymore. I guess some bridges are better off burned, right? Gods, I don't know what I'm doing. I don't even remember the last time I was in the Astral Sea. Never had friends. Except you, of course. You've been my only friend for years now, and betrayed the life we had for a bunch of people I barely know, and now we're flying through space to run away from my problems. Why did I do that? At least I still have you, little guy. Why does Uzumano suddenly want me?
Okay, I'm gonna roll 2 things then. What is your stealth bonus?
What's my stealth bonus?
Yeah.
Stealth. 6.
6? Okay. Sylas, what's your perception?
Why Sylas?
Because he's in the
My
same
perception.
area.
My passive perception?
Passive perception. Yeah, we'll say passive perception.
15.
15. Okay. All right. Cool. Nothing happens. You don't perceive anything except the big guy just being upset about losing again.
Here, look, I'll show you why you lost.
All right. Let's see. Clementine. Since you haven't had much to do, let's have you roll a D100.
Unless it needs to be secret.
No, this doesn't have to be a secret.
I'll roll real dice. 86.
86. Okay. Oh, fun. All right, roll me another D100.
93.
3. Okay. And then roll me a D8.
Oh god.
Cool.
What have I done?
Cool. That's not what I was expecting to see already, but that's fine. Y'all don't need to fight it.
Oh no. I don't like the sound of that.
Oh.
I'm sorry, guys. Blame the
let's-
dice.
Did I jinx us in the beginning of the game?
Oh. Okay. Cool. Father Coynes, where are you at right now? On the ship-wise.
I think I was just wandering the ship looking for a soapbox to stand on and a crowd to stand in front of.
Well, you're not gonna find them.
Yeah, you're probably on the main deck then, so you might notice it as well then. Actually, yeah, Father Coynes, what's your perception?
Passive
Yeah,
or a roll?
passive.
15.
15? Okay.
Passive.
As you're about to stand on the box, you see Zotar and Deborah run over. You see them on the stern. You see them roll over. It's like, big problem. Big problem. We need to move. Get everyone ready in case of bad thing happen.
Okay. I will take a defensive position next to the stairs.
Okay, cool. As you get on the stairs, you kind of look out, and from the distance, you kind of see what looks like... Well, how big is this thing?
Oh god.
And I think I'll shout down the stairway, Clementine!
It appears to be like a moon, but the moon appears to be broken. But there's also like
It's no moon.
Yeah, it also appears like what you can see from a distance, like what appears to be tendrils almost.
Oh.
Oh, great. I'm not there.
Must go faster. Must go faster.
Tendrils.
Nope.
Love that.
Hmm.
Love that.
I love that for you, Father Coynes.
Sylas, as you come on the main deck, you spot it and you recognize immediately that's a tyrant ship, which are typically ships that are helmed by beholders.
Yeah.
Great.
Yeah.
Oh, it's much worse than I could have ever thought.
Yes.
And it does appear to like it. From what you can tell, it does appear like it is trying to head towards your ship. So yeah.
Love my roll. Fantastic.
Yeah. Yeah.
Way to roll pirate ship.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, it was funny because I'm
Yeah.
like, oh, cool, a pirate ship. That'll be fun. And then I'm like, all right, cool. That's okay. That'll be fun. And then the last roll came in, I'm like, oh. Oh, no.
Oh, goody. That's
Oh,
unsurvivable.
no.
Sounds fun.
Yeah. Is there anything that anyone is trying to do to prepare
I'm in my room.
in case it gets clear? Father,
Not much. She's not believing Coynes when he yells for her. She's just like, it's being annoying.
Like Coynes is browning out.
Silas shuts down. No, it's bad.
you all do feel like your ship is trying to like move a little bit faster now.
And is it succeeding, or does it just sort of feel like it?
That's what I was about to check really quick.
Bob, I suggest you use your strongest appendage and step on it.
Yeah,
Yep.
it is going as fast as it can, but it does seem like the tyrant ship is slowly catching up, though. From what you can tell, it seems like as you're going, what you're feeling is the ship is going about 35 feet, and from what you can tell from the tyrant ship, it seems like it's like getting 5 feet closer every time.
Okay, I'll shout down the stairwell. Tentacle attacks!
Ooh.
He likes that.
Because Cornelius immediately rams his head into the bottom of the table.
I don't think I heard anything because I'm another floor down.
Yeah. Dawn's under there. It's like, did they say tentacle attacks?
Yes, I believe they did. You'd better. I am reasonably familiar with the number of threats that exist in open space, right?
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, you're very familiar with threats in open space.
Okay, that's what I thought. Now you'd better either get some shooty technology. Is that what they call it when it fires a projectile? Get some of that and whatever you use to shield yourself. Armored technology, I assume.
I don't have the material. That was I was planning on trying to find material when we landed where we needed to land to upgrade our weapons. I don't exactly have the materials for that.
Oh, well then you better use a knife.
Wait, what?
Or whatever else you have. The things
Just
are about to get
his hand.
deeply unpleasant.
Dawn, beholders up our ass. Let's go.
Oh.
I am wheeling out from under the table and heading for the door.
Okay. I think we'll go ahead and call it there, as I will try to make a battle map of first ship-on-ship combat. Yay! Now I get to look up ship combat. Hooray!
Very cool.
Okay, now I can see it.
Next
Very
episode,
cool.
because
That's
I'm gonna
pretty
make
awesome.
Yeah, I might do ship
That's
combat
very cool.
slightly different, but it'll be more fun necessarily. But yeah, that'll be for the next session. So welcome back, y'all, to season 2 of the Search of Lysandria. As y'all found,
We're all going to die.
y'all
Yay!
came across a beholder ship. Yay!